Okay, today we are going to discuss about the unit 4, that is power system transients. Okay, first of all, what is meant by the power system transients and why we are obtaining the transients that will be in the case of a power systems, and also what are the causes are there for obtaining these power system transients, and also what is the types of a power transients. Okay, that all will be discussed in present class. Okay, in that first topic is the introduction to the power system transients. First, what is meant by the power system transients and what are the effects for the transients, that all will be discussed in introduction to the power system transients. Okay, next topic is the voltage surges or the transient voltage. Okay, what is meant by the voltage surge and how it will be obtained and what are the effects are there for obtaining this voltage surge, that all will be discussed. Okay, next topic is the types of a power system transients. Okay, what are the types are there in the power system transients. Okay, next causes of a power system transients. Okay, when the power system transients are obtained in the transmission or either in the distribution systems, and what are the causes are there and what are the effects are there for obtaining these transients. Okay, that all will be discussed in causes of a power system transients. First, coming to what is meant by the power system transients. Okay, first of all, what is meant by the transient? Okay, the transient is a pulse which is of very short duration, okay, but of very high intensity. Okay, it will be obtained within a very short duration. Okay, it is a one type of pulse. Okay, the good example for this transient is the lightning occur in the sky. Okay, in the sky we are obtaining the some lightning strokes. Okay, that is called as the transients. Okay, that is called as the transients. Okay, which is nothing but the heavy discharge of millions of volts and millions of amperes. Okay, when the lightning strokes are obtained in the sky, that means the million of voltages or million of currents will be disappeared in that sky. Okay, that will be observed in the form of a lightning. Okay, that will be observed in the form of a lightning. Okay, what is meant by the lightning? Lightning means the heavy discharge that will be obtained by the voltage discharge or either current discharge. Okay, that will be observed in the sky is called as the lightning. Okay, this wave travels along the length of three-phase line at a certain voltage. When these lightnings are obtained, that wave is travels along the length of the overall the three-phase lines. Okay, along the length of the transmission line, this wave is transmitted or the traveled. Okay, this may be cause damage to the equipment connected to the system. Okay, due to that these transients, which equipments are to be connected, that will be damaged. Okay, due to that transients, the equipments that are to be connected to that system is damaged. Okay, the time period when the transient voltage and currents are occurs. Okay, when the transients voltage and currents occurs, in that time the range of microseconds to the milliseconds. Okay, the time period means the observation of that transients is there in the milliseconds or the seconds to millis, and within a very fraction of time the transients will be observed. Okay, the lightning strokes are also observed within a very short time. Okay, but the damage for that lightning strokes is very high. Okay, the time period for that transient voltages are the or milliseconds to or seconds to milli. Okay, the other example of the power system transients are the opening of the circuit breakers. Okay, when we are observing the circuit breakers, that means it just like as a that circuit breakers will be observed in all the houses also. In that circuit breakers we are having the fixed contact and the moving contact. In between the fixed and the moving contact we are obtaining the some spark. Okay, that type of spark is also called as the transients. Okay, that type of spark is also called as the transients. Okay, that is the another example for that power system transients. Okay, why we are obtaining that spark means that some voltage will be discharged in between the contacts of that circuit breaker. Okay, due to that discharge of the voltage, some spark will be obtained in between the contacts of that circuit breaker. Okay, that spark will be observed within a very less fraction time. Okay, that is the another example for that transients of the voltage. Okay, that is the another example for that transients of the voltage. Okay, first what is meant by the transients means that it is like as the pulse. Okay, it is the pulse which is of very short duration but a very high intensity. Okay, but a very high intensity. Okay, the transients are giving the examples for the lightning strokes that will be obtained in the sky, and also the spark will be obtained in the circuit breaker. Okay, the example for that transients are the lightning occurs in the sky. Okay, the lightning occurs in the sky, and also some the opening of that circuit breakers. Okay, that will be observed in the opening of that circuit breakers. Okay, these are all the examples for that transients of a power systems. Okay, next coming to the voltage surge. Okay, coming to the voltage surge are the transient voltage. Okay, first of all, what is meant by the voltage source? Sorry, voltage surge. Okay, it is the increases in the voltage for very short time in power system is called as the voltage surge. Okay, increases in the voltage for a very short time. Okay, it is called as the voltage surge or the transient voltage. Okay, the voltage surge comes only for a few microseconds. The voltage surge means that suddenly increases in the voltage for a few seconds. Okay, that will be observed in very few microseconds. Okay, but due to it there is a much increases in the voltage levels. Okay, due to that voltage surges we obtain the resultant voltage is a large amount of voltage will be disappeared in that transmission line. Okay, due to that voltage surges a large voltage difference is obtained. Okay, this may causes the damage to the equipments connected to that overhead systems or the transmission systems. Okay, due to that voltage surges the equipments that will be connected to that system is damaged. Okay, therefore there are a different causes of occurring these voltage surges, that is the external causes including lightning in the sky, whereas an internal causes including the switching surges are a false. Okay, therefore the flashovers, the insulators due to the voltage surges. Okay, due to this voltage surges some insulations will also be damaged. Okay, first of all, what is meant by the voltage surge? Voltage surge means the sudden increases in that voltage within a short time. Within a short time, the voltage will be increased. Okay, it is called as the voltage surge or the transient voltage. Okay, due to that voltage surges, some equipments will to be damaged that will be connected to the system. Okay, that voltage, due to that voltage surges, the insulation is also damaged. Okay, due to that voltage surges, the insulation is also damaged. Okay, this is the voltage surge are the transient voltages. Okay, this is the graph for the crust and the peak value, that is the wave tile that will be observed in that voltage surges. Okay, this waveform is the step fronted, that means it reaches to the peak value in a very short time. Okay, while observing this diagram, the peak value is reached within a very short time. Okay, that peak value is reached within a very short time. Okay, the value of T1 is the 1 to 5 microseconds. Okay, that T1 is the peak value, that is the crust value that will be obtained within a very short time, or the T1 time. Okay, T1 time is the 1 to 5 microseconds. After the volts, the voltage decreases with reduced the rate. Okay, the time period is T1 is called as the rise time. Okay, this time period T1 is called as the rise time. Okay, up to this point, up to crust point, this waveform is in decreasing mode. Okay, that's why it is called as the rise time. Okay, T1 is called as the rise time. Within a very short time, that will be reaches to the peak value, that is the T1 time, that is 1 to 5 microseconds. Okay, therefore this T1 time is called as the rise time. Okay, T1 time is called as the rise time. Okay, the time period during which the value of voltage reaches to the peak value is called as the rise time. Okay, the time period during which the value of the voltage reaches, okay, which the value of the voltage reaches is called as the peak time or the rise time. Okay, what is meant by rise time? Rise time is the waveform reach to the crest point. Okay, the waveform reaches to the crest point is called as the waveform reaches to the crest point. Okay, that means the 0 to T1 seconds. Okay, that time is called as the rise time or the increasing time. Okay, rise time or the increasing. Okay, what is meant by the crest time or the increasing time means the graph reaches to the crest point. Okay, that means the 0 to T1. Okay, that is called as the increasing time. That is called as the increasing time or the rise time. Okay, the value of voltage become half of the peak value in time T2. Okay, therefore that time is the half of the peak value, that is the T2. Okay, therefore the voltage surge is indicated by the T1 to T2. Okay, the voltage surge is indicated by T1 by T2. Okay, therefore the voltage surge is indicated by T1 by T2. If rise time of waveform is 3 microseconds and the value of peak becomes the half of the peak in 70 microseconds, okay, then the surge is indicated by the 3 by 70 microseconds. Okay, the rise time means the T1. Okay, that is 0 to crest point. Okay, that is the 0 to crest point, that is the T1. Therefore T1 is equal to the 3 microseconds and the value of the peak becomes half of the peak in 70 microseconds. Therefore it indicates as 3 by 70 microseconds. Okay, this is called as the rise time or the peak time. Okay, next coming to the types of power system transients. Okay, what are the types are there in the transients of that power? Okay, that will be depending upon the speed of the transients. Okay, how the transient voltage or the transient current that will be passes in that overhead line or the distribution systems, that will be depending upon the speed, that will be depending upon the speed of that transients. Okay, depending upon the speed of the transients, they can be classified into ultra fast transients, medium fast transients, slow transients. Okay, therefore the transients are classified into three types. Okay, that is ultra fast transients, medium fast transients, that is slow transients. Okay, therefore the power transients are classified into depending upon the speed of that transients, that will be classified into three types. First one is ultra fast transients. Okay, this type of transients are caused either by lightning or by the abrupt. Okay, due to that lightnings that will be obtained in that sky, due to that lightnings, that ultra fast transients are obtained. Okay, then the medium fast transients. Okay, these transients are occurred due to the abrupt short circuit in the system, causing abnormal structural changes in the system. Due to a short circuit currents that will be obtained in that system, then we are obtaining the medium fast transients. Okay, that means the time for that transients of that voltage or that currents, that will be somewhat slower than that ultra fast transients. Okay, next last type of transient is the slow transients. Okay, last type of transients is the slow transients. Okay, these transients are electromechanical in nature, causing mechanical oscillations of rotor of a synchronous missions. Okay, due to the oscillations of that mission, these types of transients are obtained. Okay, due to the oscillations of that system, these type of transients are obtained. Okay, these types of transients are called as the slow transients. Slow transients. Okay, the time for that transient of that voltage wave or the current wave is very less when compared to the ultra fast transients. Okay, when compared to the ultra fast transients, the slow transient wave voltage or the currents are very less. Okay, next coming to the causes of a system transients. Okay, what are the effects that will be obtained, and what are the causes are there for obtaining these transients? Okay, these causes are divided into two types. That is, the first one is the external causes, second one is the internal causes. Okay, the system transients are caused, the transients are caused for the two types. That is, first one is the external causes, second one is the internal causes. Okay, due to the external causes, okay, due to the external causes, okay, due to the external causes, that means the high voltage can be produced in the line by traveling the voltage wave. Okay, when the voltage wave is traveled, when the voltage wave is traveled in that system, some high voltages that can be produced. Okay, some high voltages that can be produced in that line. Okay, that high voltages, that high voltages, due to that high voltages, static charges in addition to the direct stroke. Okay, due to that high voltages, some static charges are obtained due to that high voltages. Okay, due to the direct strokes of that high voltages, some static charges are developed. Okay, due to that static charges, some external causes that will be obtained in the case of a transients of that voltage are the current waveforms. Okay, in the case of a transients of the voltage are the current waveforms. Okay, suppose there is a cloud with negative charges over the line. Okay, there is a cloud. Okay, we are taking the cloud that having the negative charges, okay, over the line as shown in the figure. Okay, this is the cloud, that cloud having the negative charge. Okay, this is the negative charge that containing the negative charge. Okay, suppose we are taking that cloud with a negative charges. Okay, with a negative charges, okay, over the line as shown in the figure. Okay, this cloud will induces the positive charges on the line. Okay, due to that clouds, the positive charges are developed in the transmission line. Okay, this is the transmission line and these are the towers and this is the ground level. Okay, due to that negative charge of these clouds, we are developing the positive charges on that transmission line. Okay, suppose there is a cloud with negative charges. Okay, suppose there is a cloud, we are taking the cloud that having the negative charge over the line. Okay, that cloud will be taken in the over the line transmission line. Okay, suppose that cloud having the negative charge, then the positive charges are developed in the transmission line or the overhead lines. Okay, therefore the positive charge that will be developed, the positive charge that will be developed over these transmission lines. Okay, over this transmission lines. Okay, suppose there is a cloud with negative charges over this line as shown in the figure. This cloud will induces the positive charges. Okay, this cloud induces the positive charge. Okay, suppose the strong wind blows so that cloud will be shifted away from the line. Okay, suppose a strong wind that will be blows in that situation, then the cloud will be shifted away from that overhead lines, away from the overhead lines. Okay, so the positive charges on the line will not be remain bounded and will be become free and it can be traveled on the two sides of the line. Okay, suppose a long wind that will be blows in that near the cloud, then that cloud is shifted from this overhead lines. Okay, that cloud is shifted from this direct this place to another place. Okay, then by shifting of this cloud, then by shifting of this cloud, if the positive charges on that line will remain bounded. Okay, that positive charges on the line will remain bounded and will becomes free and can travel on the two sides of the line. Okay, therefore these positive charges will be bounded and then these charges are traveled from these two sides of the line. Okay, this is the one side of that line and this is the another side of that line. Okay, due to the movement of this cloud negative charged particles, then these positive charges are bounded. Okay, then these positive charges are bounded and these positive charges are moved from the two directions. Okay, these positive charges are moved for that two directions. Okay, this is the one direction and this is the another directions. Okay, the positive charges are moved for that two directions. Okay, suppose the strong wind blows so that the cloud will be shifted away from the line. Okay, so the positive charges on the line will not be remain bound. Okay, and will become free and can travel on the two sides of the line. Okay, this is the one side of that line and this is the another side of that line. Okay, due to that wind, that cloud position is moved for to away from that positive charge particles on that overhead transmission line. Okay, due to that bounded of these positive charge particles that will be free to rotate in that place, then it will be move away from that two directions. Okay, this is the one direction and this is the another directions. Okay, therefore the magnitude of this traveling wave is of 10 kilovolts to 15 kilovolts. Okay, therefore the magnitude of this traveling wave, this traveling wave is of 10 kilovolts to 15 kilovolts. Okay, and it has the step wave front. Okay, the magnitude of this traveling wave. Okay, therefore this wave is move away from that two directions. This is the one direction and this is the another direction due to the bounded of these positive charged particles in the transmission line. Okay, therefore this in that two directions, the magnitude of the traveling wave is of 10 kilovolts to 15 kilovolts. Okay, and it has the step wave front. The characteristics of this wave is as shown in figures. Okay, this is the characteristics of that traveling wave. This is the one direction and characteristics, and this is the another directions of that wave characteristics. Okay, in the two directions, these positive charge particles that will be free to rotate for that two directions. Okay, due to the high wind blows in that particular direction, then that negative charges of that cloud will be move away from that positive particles. Okay, then these positive particles are bounded. Okay, then these positive particles are bounded, then it will be free to rotate. Okay, that will be flows in that two directions. Okay, that will be observed in that the two characteristics, that is the one character and this is the another characteristics of that wave. Okay, next, when there is a sudden changes in the circuit conditions of the power systems. Okay, therefore if any sudden changes that will be obtained in the circuit or the power systems, therefore the oscillations are produced due to the inductance and the capacitance of that circuit. Okay, due to the sudden changes that will be obtained in that circuit or the power systems, therefore that the oscillations will be produced. Okay, therefore some oscillations that will be developed in that system are the power systems. Okay, that oscillations are produced due to the inductance and the capacitance of that circuit. Okay, due to the inductance and capacitance that will be presented in that transmission line, some oscillations that will be obtained due to that transients of the power systems. Okay, before going to discuss about that oscillations, due to that transients, some disturbances are obtained in that power system network or the overhead systems. Okay, due to that disturbances, some oscillations will be produced in that systems. Okay, that oscillations will be depending upon the, okay, therefore that oscillations will be depending upon the inductance and the capacitance of that circuit. Okay, in the short transmission line only we are affecting that inductance value, but in the case of a overhead lines, that means in overhead transmission systems, capacitance value is also included. Why? Because that capacitance value included means that we are taking the long system or the long transmission network. For that reason, both the effects of that inductance and capacitance are included for that oscillations. Okay, due to that oscillations, some more transients will be obtained in the systems. Okay, some more transients that will be obtained in that systems for these oscillations. Okay, therefore that oscillations will be depending upon the inductance and the capacitance values in the overhead systems or the overhead distribution systems. Okay, therefore this voltages is almost double the system voltage. Okay, due to that oscillations that will be obtained by the inductance and the capacitance, therefore some system voltage will be increases. Okay, therefore due to that oscillations or sudden changes in that voltage are the transients, therefore the system voltage will be increases. Okay, due to increases in this system voltage, that will be double the voltages. Okay, therefore increases in that voltage, that will be caused by double the voltages. Okay, therefore the system voltage will be doubled when the oscillations are obtained in the overhead systems. Okay, why? Because that oscillations are to be produced, there is any sudden changes in that circuit or the network. Why the sudden changes are obtained in the power systems? That means some transients are developed. Okay, why the transients are developed means if any wind blows in the sky, sorry, if any wind blows are obtained, the cloud taking the negative positive charge, okay, the cloud taking the negative charge, that will be move away from that overhead transmission lines. Okay, therefore movement of that cloud negative charges, then automatically that positive charges of that overhead transmission lines are bonded. Okay, due to that overhead transmission positive charged particles are bonded, then these positive particles are free to move in the systems. Okay, therefore then the free movement of that overhead transmission line positive particles, that will be causes the flowing of the two directions. Okay, due to the movement of that two directions of that voltage levels, then we are obtaining the sudden changes in that voltage. Okay, due to sudden changes in voltages, some oscillations are to be produced. Okay, due to that oscillations, some voltages will be increases, that increased voltages will be equal to the double the system voltage. Okay, that will be equal to double the system voltage. Why these system voltages are increased means due to that oscillations. Okay, that oscillations will be obtained depending upon the inductance and the capacitance values for the circuit. Okay, that oscillations will be depending upon the inductance and the capacitance values for that circuit. Okay, suppose the circuit having the more capacitance value, then automatically that oscillations are increases. Okay, due to increases that oscillations, some system voltage will be increased. Okay, due to increases that system voltage, then automatically that voltage mm, will be doubled. Okay, thus the over voltage due to the internal causes is very less. Okay, due to that internal causes of the fall, some over voltages are less over voltages are produced. Okay, that produced due to the lightnings is to necessary to provide the additional protection for over voltages caused due to the internal causes, if the insulation of the equipment is designed properly. Okay, therefore due to that internal causes, that means the lightning strokes that will be obtained near the overhead transmission lines, due to that some internal causes of the insulation of the equipment is somewhat damaged. Okay, that internal insulation for that system is somewhat damaged. Okay, this is the various causes that will be obtained for that power system transients. Okay, these are the various causes that will be obtained for that power systems. Okay, that causes will be obtained for the flowing of that wind and also the movement of that clouds also. Okay, these are the some of the external causes that will be obtained in the power system or the overhead transmission lines. Okay, before going to the internal causes of that transients, first we are discussing about the what is the effects for that transients in the case of a overhead systems. Okay, due to the transients, some of the oscillations will be increases. Okay, due to that increases of that oscillations, the system voltages will be suddenly increases. Okay, due to increases in the system voltages, some insulation will be damaged in the case of a overhead systems. Okay, that means in that cables or the bus bars we are having the some of the insulations are there, that insulations will be damaged by increasing these oscillations. Okay, that oscillations will be depending upon these transients. Okay, that transients will be appeared in the very small or short duration, short during time. Okay, but it is very high intensity, it having very high intensity, it gives very dangerous effect. Okay, that will be explained with the lightning strokes and also the sparks, some sparks that will be obtained when the short circuits are obtained in the line. Okay, మనం ఎక్కడ అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తాము అంటే లైన్ లో కానీ మనకి ఏదైనా షార్ట్ సర్క్యూట్ అప్టైండ్ అయినప్పుడు, లేదా ఎక్కడైనా మెరుపులు వచ్చినప్పుడు మనకి, లేదా షార్ట్ సర్క్యూట్స్ అనేది అప్టైండ్ అయినప్పుడు కండక్టర్ కి మధ్యలో మనకి కనెక్షన్ అనేది ఏదైనా డిస్కనెక్ట్ అయినప్పుడు, అటువంటి కండిషన్స్ లో మనం ఒక స్పార్క్ లాంటిది అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, ఆ స్పార్క్ అంటే ఏంటి అంటే దట్ స్పార్క్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ద వోల్టేజ్ డిశ్చార్జ్. ఓకే, ఆ స్పార్క్ ని మనం ఏమంటున్నాము అంటే వోల్టేజ్ డిశ్చార్జ్ అంటున్నాం. ఓకే, ఆ స్పార్క్ మనకి ఎంత టైం ఉంటుంది, కంటిన్యూగా ఉండదు, ఎందుకంటే దెర్ ఈజ్ నో కండక్టర్ ఫర్ ట్రాన్స్ఫరింగ్ ఆఫ్ ద కరెంట్. ఓకే, అది మనకి ఎక్కడ అప్టెండ్ అయింది, ఎయిర్ లో అప్టెండ్ అయింది. ఓకే, ఎయిర్ లో ఉన్న మాలిక్యూల్స్ తో మనకి ఏదైతే స్పార్క్ అనేది అప్టెండ్ అయిందో, ఆ ఎయిర్ లో ఉన్న మాలిక్యూల్స్ తో ఆ రియాక్షన్స్ అనేది జరిపి వెంటనే ఆ స్పార్క్ అనేది మనకి డిసపియర్ అయిపోతుంది. కానీ ఏంటి, ఆ స్పార్క్ డిసపియర్ అయ్యే లోపలే దాని చుట్టూ ఉన్న మిలియన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఆంపియర్స్ ఆఫ్ కరెంట్ దట్ విల్ బి డ్యామేజ్ ఫర్ ద కనెక్టెడ్ సిస్టమ్స్. ఓకే, అక్కడ డిశ్చార్జ్ అయిన మిలియన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఆంపియర్స్ కరెంట్స్ ఏదైతే సిస్టమ్ కి మనం కనెక్ట్ చేసామో ఆ సిస్టమ్ అంతా డ్యామేజ్ అవుతుంది. అంటే ఏంటి, మనకి ఆ స్పార్క్ వచ్చిన టైం చాలా తక్కువ టైమే, కానీ దాని వల్ల వచ్చే ఎఫెక్ట్ ఎలా ఉంది, చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉంది. అంటే ఏంటి, ఇప్పుడు మనం when we are observing the lightning strokes that will be obtained in the sky. ఓకే, ఆ స్కై లో అప్టెండ్ అయిన లైట్నింగ్ స్ట్రోక్స్ కానీ మనం అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే, ఆ లైట్నింగ్ స్ట్రోక్స్ కి చుట్టూ ఉన్న అయాన్స్ కావచ్చు అవన్నీ కూడా ఎక్కువగా ఎనర్జెటిక్ అయినప్పుడు, మోర్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ ఆంపియర్ కరెంట్ మనకి డిశ్చార్జ్ చేసినప్పుడే మనకి అటువంటి లైట్నింగ్ కానీ లేదా ఉరుములు కానీ మనకి ఆ సౌండ్ కూడా మనకి అప్పుడే డిశ్చార్జ్ అవ్వడం వల్లే, ల్యూమినస్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ ఎనర్జీ అనేది మనకి డిశ్చార్జ్ అవ్వడం వల్ల మనకి అలా సౌండ్ కానీ ఆ స్పార్క్ కానీ మనకి కనిపిస్తుంది. ఓకే, దాన్నే మనం ఏమంటున్నాం అంటే ట్రాన్సియెంట్స్ అంటున్నాం. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ద ట్రాన్సియెంట్స్. ఓకే, అలాంటివే మనకి ట్రాన్స్మిషన్ లైన్ లో కానీ ఓవర్ హెడ్ సిస్టమ్స్ లో కానీ మనం అబ్జర్వ్ చేయొచ్చు. ఓకే, ఆ ట్రాన్సియెంట్స్ మనకి ఎలా ఉంటాయి, చాలా షార్ట్ టైమ్ లో అప్టెండ్ అవుతాయి, కానీ వాటి నుంచి వచ్చే ఎఫెక్ట్ దట్ ద ఇంటెన్సిటీ ఆఫ్ దట్ ట్రాన్సియెంట్స్ ఈజ్ వెరీ మోర్. ఓకే, ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ డేంజరస్.